What the fuck is that? How? How did I miss this one? It was totally accidental. I just wanted to zoom in on his face. And then there is another fucking frog. Oh my god. Are there more? Wow. I gotta give it to you. And it's even upside down, I think. That's Richard the Frog. Oh, no, wait, it's not. I think it's the normal one. I'm just losing my mind. Either way, this one shall be destroyed. Target acquired. Mission Impossible music. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, there is more? Fucking hell. No wonder we have so many freaking decorations. Let's see, did I miss any? I hope not. Hi Leah, by the way. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm certainly not. Oh, I knew it. I knew there would be one. Jerks. I tell you. I can't exactly. Well, I hope you're happy. I think I got them all, but at this point, it's probably like 10 more, you know, that I can see, probably like embedded in the walls. Hello, Soda. How are you, sir? Alright, let's do this. Our favorite fake tavern keep? Yes, indeed. I really want to visit his tavern or his bakery at some point. Laszlo.
This is not the time. This workshop is a factory and I am the head chairman. What do you need?
Continue.
Right.
Amaya.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Just, are we redecorating?
Condensing. Condensing.
This looks like the exact opposite of condensing.
There's a process, and if you're patient, you would see.
Oh dear.
Sorry, my fuse is short. There's so much to be done.
He's working hard, leave him alone.
Just let us complete our work, and it'll all be better. I promise.
Since when we decided to house water nymphs?
What?
I am flattered that you called me a water nymph.
You shouldn't be. Never mind. I'm not going to voice my opinion on nymphs here.
I told you I hated that color.
Can only imagine they're delicious.
You would think so, but they're not.
You should be very careful what you try in this household. It might not agree with you.
Since when do I need approval?
I'm not saying that you need approval, just caution.
Speaking of caution, is this structurally safe, considering it pokes into my room?
It's only a temporary measure to help us with relocating.
Very well.
The actual vault is in the corner here, Damien, in case you need anything at any point in the future. It's right here in the corner.
Very
So,
well.
to the point.
We need to be more efficient. Given what happened yesterday, the reports that I've heard, we need to be a streamlined machine. We don't have arms, we don't have explosives, we are woefully unprepared, hence my, well, overtaking of the workshop today. I thought it would be a job for the logistics officer, but she's too busy dressing herself up in pretty clothes, so I thought I would get it done.
Thank you, Laszlo. It is good to know that there is at least someone reliable in this household.
Wait,
Yeah, no, Luther, don't worry. We're helping, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. Just
oh,
let it
yeah.
happen.
Oh,
Your help
I
is
will
very
say
much
they have been
appreciated.
helpful. Yes.
What was that noise, Luther? Are you okay?
what noise?
I don't know. It sounded like you cried. Are you alright?
You do seem
She didn't
rather
make any
emotional.
Wait, no, I actually didn't make any noise.
I heard it too. It sounded like you were crying.
Whimpering, even.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
what would I cry about?
That's what I'm asking. I'm just making sure you're okay.
Did you
I'm
get dust
more
in
than-
your eye?
I mean, I could be the person and say that I'm crying about the current state of the workshop.
I understand.
That would be the
Inside.
appropriate attitude.
Yeah, I can accept that answer without any further questions. You may.
Laszlo, I know you're extremely busy. Just wanted to tell you that I never saw your arms before.
Well, given that this workshop is hotter than a demon's arsehole, I thought I would make sure that I had some extra breathing room.
Hi, Magister.
Makes sense.
The armor is... Yes.
Because if you're very,
I'll leave
very
you to it.
lucky, once in a blue when the sea flows backwards.
Alright, okay. Is there a reason why we need high magisters?
Well, just because they're very good shots, and ranged fighters seem to be valued around here.
Oh, I see. I'll give it my best to replace the one that I might have squished.
Might have definitely squished.
Under certain circumstances. You see, they were just sitting in the corner and didn't make any noise, so I put the vault down and the rest is history.
Because they were behaving themselves. They were learning.
Ah, they were learning. You know what? Past tense, I like it. They were learning.
Very fast.
Very nice. Our torture room, never used before. I feel like we have too many fireplaces. And I feel like those create some lag too. There should be fire in this room, you know, to like poke and prod people with something hot. So we'll keep it there. What about this room? I mean, it's beautifully decorated and it's really not that bad. Although these magic circles I don't think they are necessary at this point.
Wait. Why did you change, Joe?
Let's
Not that I wouldn't appreciate you in this garb, but are you preparing for the murder date we're having?
Date?
Not really, no. It's just what I wear around the house. Unlike everyone else here, I do enjoy a bit of color whenever I'm lounging.
You're lounging.
I haven't stepped outside of the house, yes, so I'm lounging.
I'm more concerned with the fact that you said you had a date with my brother.
If I wasn't
I do.
absolutely heavy, I would be squeezing him in
Stop
between
being
one
so
of the
dramatic.
grinders.
Sister dears, it is a platonic murder date to exchange torture methods.
I don't approve.
It's platonic for the moment.
I don't approve. No, no.
I had the word date. I had to come in.
Fair.
Actually, I've secured 2 dates, if you must know.
That's not.
I think we
fair,
must
you
know. I
can
think
get
just
2
wanted us
minutes.
to know.
I haven't got any.
Date?
I'm
Well,
hoping to get a 3rd and then a 4th very soon, but... well, I have a bit of
Well, I-
time before I can get that.
I have
I
none,
suppose-
Joe, we're
in case
going
you're
on-
wondering. Because I'm busy.
Well, I can offer you the
You're
same I offered to
busy.
Joe. If you want to exchange torture methods, I can totally invite you to a murder date. A platonic one at that.
I don't want a
I
platonic
don't think
date.
it's a good idea. I don't
Date.
think that's a good idea based on a
Let
conversation
us
I had with someone.
essentially lean over people while we pull
was-
their fingernails back.
I mean, then that's don't get me wrong. That sounds like an amazing time, but
Have
I
a
don't
good-
need platonic.
Watch your
dates.
back.
Ah, that is true, that is true.
Oh, are you asking him for an platonic?
Laszlo, this doesn't look safe.
Yes, a platonic date for science.
This isn't my doing. This is someone else's doing. I don't know.
Yeah,
This
why?
is
Has somebody already got
Amaya
their eyes on Luther?
shoving
It's
someone up there.
temporary. It's temporary.
Amaya.
It's just our workload was too
Well,
much.
we
for
all
this
thought you already had
balcony
your eyes
station,
on
so I-
someone else.
Amaya, it doesn't look safe.
I'm not married.
Although,
about their safety.
with your brother hovering over your shoulder, it's not like your eyes could travel very far.
Oh, my eyes have a mind of their own, but no, I'm not. I'm not tied down.
Oh, I did not say you were tied down. I said that... I just said that you're, up here.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, if you ever want a non-platonic date like that, just so you know.
Am I to test him first then?
Oh, how has the testing on the males gone?
I haven't started. I'm in here doing your job before I get to mine. So how about you make yourself useful instead of walking about like a waif and pick up something heavy and move it?
And that's all you had to do was ask me, brother.
Well, this box over here is ready to be moved to the small vault. The resources box.
They both are. So get your wee arms moving.
Oh my.
Hey, to the small world. Laszlo,
Alright.
everything in this box right here, the ingredients for course, I'll put into the small vault already as well because we do need those even if they're in abundance.
Fine.
Hello.
Make it so.
Herding cats, Damien.
You're doing
It's
great.
chaos. I love it.
What is happening in there?
Absolute chaos and it's magic.
Mother.
Laszlo's trying to
Spring
get a
cleaning.
production going.
I got. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
People are
I
just.
see.
It's worse than in a coffin.
Good morning.
We're currently reorganizing.
Ready,
so
Athena?
we're
Good
trying to
morning.
get things moved.
How is everybody today?
Busy.
Terrible.
Cleaning up. What about yourself?
I just woke up.
Right.
And these items need to be going into the small
Mhm.
Yes.
vault, is that right?
Look at
It's
this
good to have you
small
woken up.
cute vault. A little ritual to shrink it a little, fit nice in person.
Always a good thing, yes.
It's all snug in here. It's so precious.
Just watching. We have company.
Now who's
We always
in
have
the way
company.
of who? getting their job done.
I feel like we do, don't we?
Well, you should have been working faster and you wouldn't be trailing so far behind.
Everyone make sure
Well,
you
I
read the
did tell you that I
notes.
was going to be sleeping.
They're
So
very
it's your fault
important.
for listening.
Greetings.
Breathing, do you see that?
Lifting this up.
There's no mammoths.
Nicely done. I knew I could count on you.
All right, there is
See?
nothing else that we can set
So
inside of
helpful.
this swamp.
I
Hello,
thought it
brother.
was quiet out
Sister
here.
Phil.
And Tina.
Draven,
Oh, I
Yes,
do
I
too.
don't think I stuttered.
is that Natalia?
Is that possible?
Good to see you too.
Good morning.
Have you been inside? Things are rather hectic.
With our
Yes,
white-haired ass back
Proceed
into the
with
workshop
caution.
and another small
Laszlo
log
is
to be
very,
filled in.
very much on edge.
My
Can we,
possible.
can we
Well, it's
tensions are
very
I have to
high.
recommend a shield when approaching.
A shield? I don't have one.
Luther,
Here, I'll give you one.
you told me that that chest would be sufficient. I can barely even fit half of my letters in it.
I'm very sorry,
Should I
Mother. It
kick
appears
someone's
that you
ass?
might have to get rid of some filler.
So,
It appears that Luther doesn't know what he's talking about. in regards
Darcy
to
has-
story anymore.
I got a shield.
It appears
Greetings.
that Luther
Darcy is
going
indeed
to have a little
around.
breakdown.
Do you want me to bring her to you?
Maybe
Clear
Luther
does
should.
it understand what it's
I do
like
not wish to
and
interrupt anyone.
Athena, could I ask you for a favor?
Yes.
Could you tell Darcy that she's needed outside?
Just don't want to go in there, do you?
I love this.
Thank you.
You see, on second thoughts, I think the big wall looks.
We are spring cleaning. Things have been
Absolutely
rather
not. We need another small one. Get
congested
one with them
in
now.
our house.
Yeah, cleaning is a great deal of fun.
Car things in your part of the world.
Not really. Not really.
Yes.
Armir is here to talk to you.
Darcy, you have a letter from Amir. It's in my mailbox.
Oh, that was Angelique didn't have one, so I put it in yours instead.
So,
I
how are you
read
doing?
that one,
Angelique has
that was-
gone to the front lines today. I don't think she'll be back for a while.
Oh,
Very well.
okay.
I'm alright.
Is she alright?
That is
I
good.
believe so,
You
yes.
look well.
Well, for me, I suppose.
Very good.
I will leave you to your business.
Hi, Darcy.
Hello.
I was just wondering how your research was going.
Oh, it's been rather hectic here. We've had Jameson attacks, devils trying to move in near us. We've had a lot going on.
I understand.
And I just found out that Angelique has gone for a while.
I see.
Damien,
Great.
Madam Isabel, anything new on the notice
should,
board?
Okay.
you should read the one in the council room.
Okay,
Move your
I
body.
advise.
one of those. Oh, hang on.
Thank you.
I'll just move over here a bit.
Body moved.
Alright.
Well, if these two chests are
Señor de Tiefling, confirm the Lord of House D is not a vampire,
big as the wall,
as she has
I
seen
suppose we
him
can
eat.
just size it down
Me and some of the
have two
girls
the
had
small
some
ones
thoughts
as well.
about around this, so
Just
I want to clarify it here.
reorganize
Oh,
them.
interesting. She says, however, that she believes he is a very dangerous man and seemed confused and a bit afraid when speaking about him. She said she will let me know once she is certain of some things and has more specific information to give. I believe her to have proven on a few occasions with both actions and words that she is interested in working with us. For example, she is not
I
afraid of
believe
getting her
it.
hands dirty, and as for Jameson with us, she is not a coward.
Right.
Yesterday, after the siege, the red-skinned tiefling, whom they call
Oh,
Araxius,
slightly
unsure of the name, went around saying he did not want to serve the devils and planned to assist in the siege with closing the portals. Afterwards,
Is there
and
news
I
on the
am
board?
unsure of details, it appears as if people called him
Council
traitor
Ministry.
of his own kind, and there were words of taking him away somewhere. The last I saw Sienna, she confided in me and said she wanted to help him. Sorry. She tried to advise him, but he wouldn't listen to her or trust her. Interesting. Late night devil/demon siege. Oh boy. Dear family, after much debate, me, Aislinn, Natalia, Madame Isabel, and the girls, Akela and Lorelai, have taken the siege on the devil's camp to me a worthwhile venture. just so we could see the fighting prowess of the devil and demons firsthand. This strategic advantage on knowing what we might face is advantageous. Silver Moon and other parties, I'm not very to whom all intended besides them, engaged into the siege of the small encampment. Before we did, we were visited by a rider named Euryxius, a tiefling from the 9 circles of hell. Seemingly tired of fighting the wars of his masters, wanted to become a turncoat. He rode up several houses explaining that the portals had to be taken out in order, and when the siege would begin, he would turn on his fellow brethren. Once the siege started, we arrived shortly after, and the battlefield was a mess, screaming different orders that needed to be taken care of, and most importantly, the portal closers needed protection. Lorelei was tasked in helping to close the portals, as she has done this before. Me and the rest overviewed the battlefield, and the adversaries we were facing were in force and quite strong. Different, seemingly unique devils were present, but no sight of Samael, the mayor, or to the one which the name eludes me. Other than that, the devils and demons did not necessarily fight in unison. It was more a matter of overwhelming their enemies with large quantity. Imagine creatures about twice the size of our manor and many different foot soldiers. Oh boy. Long story short, if we cannot make the deal happen where they stay off our back and we off theirs, we are going to be in for a difficult fight. We would also need those capable of closing portals, blah blah blah. After the battle, injuries of Natalia. Oh.
Oh goodness, are you?
The suffer injuries of Natalia, Isana and Kayla were injured quite a bit. Luckily, all of us made it through, and Christoph helped us feed to regain our strength. Raven.
Oh, he's fine.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
You should ask Madam Isabel.
I was hoping to not have my face knocked out.
Madam Isabel?
I don't know how other shifters are, but
Did you read the note?
it's
I did.
like
2 of them
I'm
actually.
Tiger and you know, if I'm happy, my tail's
And there was
wagging,
another
I'm purring.
update. I didn't have time to put it there, but apparently,
Kate, I can't.
How are
you
you
should probably
today?
speak to Amaya
Many
about it.
words, but-
Something about the tiefling.
Yes.
Very well.
However, oh, I
Yeah.
guess everyone put notes all way.
So it's me.
I had already read the note.
Draven?
Is Natalia doing alright?
It did not bother me having them
Draven!
tested, so
Attention, yes.
we will have a couple of samples.
Come into the foyer.
Probably the
I need to
same
speak to you.
levels. Good morning. Just to have
Good Uh-huh.
enough.
morning.
And then if
Follow me.
I shift in, you remember what I did with the red and white marrow, how I used water just to gently mix them.
Hello, M9.
Yes.
Do that with the marrow so
Sorry.
that it's a
Need
little
to
easier to
Practice my
get
voice a bit.
into the bones.
It's fine, Dark, it's fine. We have Geode in the tribe, so you don't have to ever apologize for spelling mistakes. And I'm doing well, M9. Excited to stream, as always. I saw your note on the notice board. Can you explain to me why have you decided to do the exact opposite of what we agreed on during the council meeting? Just help me explain. Help me understand.
Well, you should also know there was more than one voice. Madam Isabel, Natalia, and Aislinn. And of course the girls were there. Wasn't
Yes.
just my opinion.
But you should have been the voice of reason. You are Dolorosa.
I've told them exactly what I thought. But the only problem with that is that if there's multiple voices and they don't listen to my warnings, the only thing I can then do is make sure they make it out alive. Madame Isabel has put quite a bit of care in whatever the girls want to do. Lorelei, for example, was extremely adamant on making sure that these portals got closed, as she had experience and did not want the others to deal with it alone. I disagreed with the action of attacking. I only agreed to the part of observing, but people got involved.
You were in a difficult position. You made a judgment call,
Yeah.
and I respect it. However, you must understand that all of you could have died there. And that risk, perhaps, could have been too high. Sometimes rash decisions can lead to unfortunate outcomes. There is too much at risk. Next time, try to stall them, try to wait. Should have at least brought more members of the household. Or should have observed this alliance of neighbors and those other people. Let them fight, and then we should have figured out an ambush on how to get rid of both the demons and this problem encroaching on our territory.
The major issue with getting rid of the demons and the devils is, as much as I like our prowess of our own warriors, their forces are large in quantity. Even our fighting skills would not be able to overtake them with ease. This was a mere outpost, brother, and they had a large force defending it. Not even Samuel or the mayor or whatever the other one was there, and already had such a grand force. Even rivaling those that we have in the Olden Lands, if you ask me.
I see. Well, at the very least, as you said, you brought valuable information. Good job. I'm just glad that you are safe. And the others survived.
Of course. There need to be a moment, brother, where we speak to Madame Isabel about her pets. I know that is their department, and I understand that we should let Eldery do what the Eldery do. But I honestly think the girls could have gotten us into trouble more than we should, because they were eventually the reason why Madame Isabel agreed on joining this fight. This is just one instance. I don't know what the next will be.
We need to keep our eyes closed. Make sure the girls understand their place. Looks like Madame Isabel can be easily swayed to do rash things. This cannot happen again.
Have you ever been in the seat of politicians of the vampires? The larger counts, of course, in the other lands. When all the big heads are around. Have you been around these kind of things?
I tried my best to not be, but circumstances pulled me there eventually. But I was appointed with the Elder on this mission. I did have to endure the politics of the actual council. Not as a member, but as their pawn.
I have a feeling that Madame Isabel is now not only doing that, but like about 10 times the size of that kind of politics. She's speaking with so many of our targets, to give them a name, that she might get caught into the web of
her own lies.
Yes, exactly. Natalia's offered to help her, but it shows that she's too drained to deal with the little ones, for example, in their way. She just gives them their way. And again, that can lead to whatever it led to last night.
Understandable. I will address the council during our next meeting. But
Perhaps we need to speak to her alone, brother.
Yes. Perhaps this should be dealt with privately. I will talk to her. Thank you for the tip.
Of course. Oh, one last thing. Jameson did attack again last night.
This is getting rather tiring.
It is. Because he nearly managed to not only kill Natalia, but others. Isolate. Luckily, she survived, as you could see her standing right there, of course.
Indeed. Natalia,
Lazo, can I get some assistance, please?
I am sorry to hear that there was another ambush.
What?
I'm stuck.
Oh, well.
That wasn't really an ambush. I came home to, an all-out brawl in the front yard.
I see.
Tried to kill me not once.
It's all go around here.
He just has it out for you. He understands that you are the biggest threat we possess.
No, I think I might have pissed him off a little. I really gotta watch what I'm saying to people, especially people that are already angry.
You're the least offensive person I know. I don't think it's you. I think it's him. He's a coward.
Yeah, but that's because I don't choose to get under your skin. If I chose to get under your skin, you might see kind of what he's been seeing. Yeah.
With all due
I
respect,
don't like the guy.
there is no
I
skin
see,
to
Mama.
get under.
What?
Right there.
There's a mammoth.
Yep.
I'm hoping it just kind of casually walks away.
It probably will.
I think it's not going off that ledge.
Fifth time's the charm, brother. Nope, sixth time.
I actually
Gotta throw
got
it
him
higher.
2 or 3 times.
Nice.
He's just stuck in that deer.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Well, I guess that mammoth will have to deal with itself. Oh well, shame indeed.
Does anybody else hear a lot of explosions coming from that way?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I think, is it Luther?
I don't know.
That's a blizzard. Then it's
If
probably
it's
Luther.
firing, it's
Indeed.
Luther.
No,
yeah.
I've heard blizzard, and that wasn't a blizzard I heard.
Are you sparring?
Father, no.
Alright, everything's fine. It's
Thing
fine, they're
was
just
resolved.
sparring.
Okay.
Madame
Remember
Isabel,
the thing
can I
you
have
told
a
me
word?
to check out when I could?
Yes.
If you're not
Yes, of course.
capable of
Please
being
follow me.
like me, do not go there at all. Don't go anywhere near it.
Right.
Make sure everyone else knows too. If you're not fully like me, don't go there.
Passions
talking-
that we don't born.
I'm talking about 50.
So, how are things?
Well, I think things are going rather well. It was interesting last night to see what went on. We've never witnessed one of those fights, and we don't really know what we're up against. I've heard many people tell me you have no idea how large and dangerous those creatures are. Thought it was a good opportunity to see for ourselves.
Indeed. Yet, at the same time, that mission was quite dangerous, and very much the opposite of what we agreed on yesterday.
Well, we left it up to everyone to. I said we could just stand and watch. Things get too dangerous. I myself never put myself in any real danger. I was always watching over and standing somewhere high up. I kept moving my feet around.
That is good. I am glad you decided to be extra careful. However, I
Yes,
must express concern over bringing those two, at least the one that recently joined us, the one with the contract from one of the devils. Is it wise to bring her closer to them, knowing she can stab us in our back at any point?
What else is she going to do? Wait alone at home?
She is our food source. That is our purpose.
I know. And she is delivering. I was carrying a syringe with me the whole time. The killer was following me around. She was being very good. Had something have happened, I can very quickly and easily sedate her. Lorelei was carrying one as well.
And is it wise to bring those two into a fight, knowing full well how these demons, how powerful they are? Shouldn't you have waited for others who might prove a bit more of a challenge to these creatures?
It depends. We didn't have that many awake, but I thought we had a good amount to be able to go. And, well, it depends how you see things.
From what I read
If you,
on the notice board, we got a lot of injured members.
Well, if that is they wanted to go closer to the battle instead of retreating, there's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid.
You are an elder, Madame Isabel. You should have voiced your concerns and guided them.
Well, I did ask them all of the time if they were all right, and asked where they were. I never heard anyone say that they were not all right. Had they have said that, things would have been different.
I understand. Perhaps they were starved for some action and wanted to prove their might on the battlefield. That I understand. And please, do not mistake my concerns as me challenging your ideas.
Oh, no. I'm fully aware that my ideas has brought us fresh blood that is very, very potent.
Exactly. But as the one in charge of security, I feel at the very least compelled to ask more questions so that I can understand the full picture.
Well, I love questions.
Of that, I am aware. And that is one of the other reasons why I wanted to talk to you. Madame Isabel, there have been concerns over your vast exposure to some of the targets, people in these lands. You seem to be scheming so many things. You are playing a very dangerous game, constantly on thin ice, enveloped in this web of lies. Are you sure you're handling this?
This is exactly what I'm born to do, Damien. I have done this my entire life.
But the question I'm asking, haven't you done this, for example? Well, haven't you done this for perhaps too long? Because from what I heard from others, there have been concerns over the bigger picture, over the common denominator, over the bottom line. Some ideas, some directions seem to be crossed. There seems to be a bit of confusion and certain lack of unity. We meet a group, they think of us A, then we meet another group, they think of us B, then they talk to each other and they realize that we are lying to them. Then they confront us and we tell them C. If one relies on lies and deception too much, then sometimes they start lying themselves. It is hard.
Oh yes, I'm very well aware of that. I don't think we've had any of those problems.
Yes, we had. Multiple times. I'm not telling you to stop. In fact, I want you to continue. But I think it's time for you to perhaps accept some assistance. Rely on your daughters, on your sons a bit more. Share your ideas with them. Don't just spend hours and hours writing letters that only you see.
It's very clear to me that you have no idea of what you speak of. I very much intend to continue. I alone have brought in more blood than anyone else in this household. Have I asked for assistance? Sure, all of the time.
There's
only so much that I can do.
This is about our survival.
I'm not saying that it is a race, but you are questioning the things that I'm doing and whether they are right or not. So I'm saying that perhaps you just don't see it.
All I see is a bunch of members who are concerned, who come to me, who raise questions about your coherency, who express concerns about the fact that you are perhaps stretched too thin. They are being confronted by others, external forces outside of our tribe. And they do not wish to look weak or stupid or as liars to the rest of these lands. I'm not saying you do anything wrong. I am merely informing you discreetly about these concerns so that you can address them. You're correct.
I never talk.
I know very little about your actions, but perhaps that is the problem.
I never talk about us. Really, I try to keep it very lightly. It is only Aramor's advice that I've asked about the cure and such. I kept it very, very light. And I informed Kristoff to leave it up to him. There's no need to tell anything else.
I beg to differ. Use the platform of the council meetings. Try your best to share your goals, your contacts, whatever you told these contacts, so that all of us can be on board and help you, help us.
And I'm putting them on the boards, and I'm trying my best to remind people to read them.
Very good. But still, keep in mind that some of these letters can be quite long, and some of our members have limited attention span, and they would prefer to hear it straight
Damien,
from the horse's mouth.
I will reduce the amount of words that I use in my letters just for you.
No, it's not just for me. It's for all of us. And I have the same criticism for my own blood, my brother. His letter was horrible. Could have been summed up with 2 or 3 sentences. Instead, there were 4 paragraphs.
Oh, you poor thing.
I addressed my concerns. If you have any feedback towards my actions, please, I stand right here.
How does it go with the investigations into the vandalism that I reported?
There is absolutely no progress. Apart from me securing a contact, a person I met during the ball, I wanted to task him, delegate this task on him, and perhaps use this as an opportunity to see their worth. However, I do believe that this might have been a unique occurrence that will not happen again. If it happens again, then we will have more to work with.
I suppose I just don't see all of these things that you see or that other people see. I have acquired targets, and I have let people deal with said targets. I reached out to Darcy and Angelique about the elf. I sent Angelique after somebody else.
Your contributions are undeniable. That is not my concern. My concern is that you are also leading us to dangerous territory.
Well, that is your job, isn't it?
It is. I just want to know what I can expect. I don't like surprises.
Damien, there is no safe way to acquire what we need. There are safer ways, which is the road that I'm trying to take. But it's always going to be risky.
I understand. And Breeze, I want you to understand that all I'm asking is for you to ask for help. So that you can be more efficient. So that you can focus your effort where it matters.
I still don't understand the concern. I feel like I have focused my efforts quite well, and I have made people aware every time something has become too much.
Let me give you an example. If I was exclusively in charge of safety of our manor, I wouldn't be able to be everywhere at once. We would have weak spots. That is why I decided to train our warriors, to practice with them, to make them self-sufficient, capable, so that they can defend us whenever I'm not around, whenever I'm busy, whenever we get attacked by more than one person. I want you to consider doing the same.
Oh yes, I very much have. I let Amaya take Lorelei under her wing, and that went really good, and it has been. I'm not sure if anyone else is willing to do what. But I've definitely asked people. Now, whether they're willing or not is a different matter.
Very good. Ask them again, and if they tell you no, then tell me, and I will ask them.
Sometimes, asking people multiple times is more effort than doing something yourself. Sometimes, it is easier for me to soften up the targets a little bit first before I send somebody in.
I understand.
I will scan them, meet with them, and see if they are a waste of time, or if they are worth it.
Very well. If you want something done right, you might as well do it yourself.
Well, sometimes it can be like that, unfortunately. We were getting rather desperate, and before the girls joined, I had some concerns from Athena that, well, I wasn't doing my job properly, that people had been talking, that things weren't getting done. So, I have been trying to get things done.
Your children are very capable. I hope you understand it, and I can help you with more
And
things
they
than
have
one.
been. Amaya did, but Athena was, I think the past couple of days we just haven't been awake at the same times. And the last time there was an opportunity, she didn't quite agree with it, or she had some concerns. You know this, as she voiced it at the council meeting.
Indeed. Perhaps you should try to talk to her.
Well, alright, well, I currently have probably 4 or 5 different targets in mind.
That is a lot
Who
of
do you think
targets.
are the best? Yes, it is, but I don't know who is a waste of time and who isn't.
That sounds like we need to have a council meeting so that we can discuss this.
My voice hurts.
You should taste some Fey blood. It does good things for your skin.
I appreciate it, but I will leave the special kind of blood, of which we have limited supplies, to others.
I tried, Jess. I don't know if what I said made sense, but I've been approached by so many people in regards to Isabel.
Let's hope that terrible woman is gone.
The one making those stupid jokes.
And those noises after every sentence.
Right. The giggles. I cannot stand those.
Dying camel.
Do you also feel the need to silence her forever?
Yes.
What about our priest? Any news on him?
I don't say that because one will appear and I'll just want to.
Well, he told us what we needed to know last night. That's all I know.
Very good.
Well, and then he wanted to talk to me about something, and I told him I didn't have time, and told both Natalia and Angelique to speak to him should he need to, but there's nothing more I can do about that.
Very good, Madame Isabel. That is exactly what I want you to do sometimes. Thank you for your time.
Oh, sorry.
What is going on down there?
Sparring. Luther's quite the accomplished mage.
That he is. We'll see how much.
Hope he sets Damien on fire. Burn his fire.
Those are some bouncy arrows.
I need to feed.
And I don't quite know. Well, I'm here.
My phone needs to get here quicker before I pass out. I haven't eaten all day. Come on, M9, what are you doing? Get some fucking food, man. How dare you? Oh my god, I stopped the feeding. That's embarrassing. Zero seconds. Let's get some rabbit blood.
Anti-crystal landmines. Those will not stop him. That's all I can tell you, Zekro. If you want to stop him, you need goblins.
Did anyone see my mother?
She is inside.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. I actually want to fight against that AOC blood magic spell. What's the ping? Oh, not bad. Actually pretty decent. Oh man, that's a very nasty build. He has the aura, using those AOC spells.
Run,
Blinky.
run.
I heard that.
That's the sound of panic.
Your butt is a blood magic spell. Thank you, Russell.
Oh, that was a good one.
Don't come over here. No, no.
Oh boy.
I hope Aslan beats him up.
Good plan, that's low.
Oh boy.
They're just going to go all night, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
It does seem as though they are going all night.
Yeah, I think they both still have the protection of the coven, so it will take a very long time.
Aslan's usually pretty good about not doing that.
Anyone else who wants to practice?
I was practicing with Athena, but if we're not going to leave for a moment, I could take some practice.
Yes, we can leave after if you like.
Then follow me. Good luck.
Good luck.
This is gonna be a long one. We both have the same tribe. Rude. Don't stop my combos like that. Shouldn't have done that. It's gonna take ages. We do sometimes, but other times we can be bothered. Trust me, we all hate that mechanic very, very much. Sorry, not mechanic, the decision. Because most of the servers don't have that. I got her yesterday when we were both in the same tribe. Took a while, but at least it's a good practice. She's gonna run around and regenerate. But it's kind of what I want her to realize. That she can drag on the duo basically forever. She relies on her regeneration as a vampire. I find being without keys in spars is best for practice, keeps you aware of what you can do and can do in real fights. You know what else I find good as a practice? Not having friendly fire mitigated. It teaches you good practices like not hitting your friends in the face with a sword when you're fighting your enemies. And underrated skills in Conan PvP. Really hard to do with lag on the server and the massive PvE fights. Well, don't have massive PvE fights then. And even in massive PvE fights, when the lag is so bad, you can still have rolls, you can still rely on healers, and you can still teach people how to do simple tactics like, you know, when you have one enemy, 10 melee fighters is probably a bit excessive when it comes to fighting them. I hate fighting spongy creatures that are, you know, big and can basically hit you like with one attack and get like half of your health down. That has always been one of my pet peeves with all of the Conan servers out there, you know. Hey, we made a scary creature. It has 10 million health. Enjoy hitting it for an hour with 10 people. I don't mind when creatures hit hard, but I have never been a fan of prolonging the fights. Especially like when you have 70 people on the server and things get inevitably laggy. You know, to the extent of just massively boosting their health and stuff. Alright, you can stop. Alright, good enough. Thank you for the practice.
Thank you for the practice.
I think she changed her build since yesterday. Because she is a bit sturdy, and that is definitely good. And by the way, whatever I'm sharing, you know, my ideas about PvP, I want you to know that I don't wish to sound condescending or that, you know, I have things figured out and stuff. I absolutely understand that it's highly subjective, the enjoyment of Conan PvP, and I'm also aware, you know, of the direction of Weavers and the appeal of these PvE fights. Just because I don't like them doesn't mean, you know, that everything has to be according to me. Not at all. Like, there is a bunch of people who love these fights, who are participating in them, who love extracting the story out of them, and more power to them.
I don't think you're going to find many people that want to practice with you, Luther.
Let me have a drink quickly.
Hey,
But
you know any
other
rock elementals?
Other servers that have similar size and
You know any
similar
rock elementals?
concerns when it comes to lag, and also similar
no,
enjoyment
not
of
here,
massive PvE fights.
Because I've heard that
They don't have this friendly
the
fire
ones
damage
that get more
mitigation. They don't have, you know, the
courageous are the ones that
outwalk,
add
and
more
they're doing
rocks to
just fine.
themselves,
And I
'cause
would
they
even
get
say
bolder
that
and bolder.
in that way are much more enjoyable. At least for me. At least didn't go down, unless you were being nice. No, Gio, you were fine. You were totally fine.
Anyone know if we're having a meeting today or?
Don't think so.
I don't think we are. Probably should have one soon.
Lots of things happened yesterday. Perhaps we should have one. And I also do believe that Madame Isabel might have a few things to report on.
Go on, Natalia.
Alright, I'll leave
I
you all to
did
your business.
nothing.
Where is Luther?
Sticky.
Not sure he was gonna get a drink, but if we're gonna have it, I'd rather have it soon. I want to retire. Bit under the weather.
Very well.
To the tavern down south.
Alistair's tavern.
Where did everyone go?
I don't
We're going to-
That's in the house.
We'll get in eventually, I'm sure.
I refuse
There's a
to
lot
let
of
you
people
pass
coming
till you
through.
get to know.
Don't keep me out.
I heard a tavern.
Are you going to the tavern with us?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Would you like to come?
I would love to.
You may pass.
Thank
It is very far down south.
Very well.
Oh, no meeting?
That's awesome, Gio.
Are we all ready?
It's hard to fight
Was
in
it
these
supposed to
conditions
be a
because
meeting?
we're healing
I
faster
mean, we could
than
have
we
a
can
meeting
hurt
if
each
you
other.
want. I have some things.
But at least it gives us a chance, you know, to practice without interruptions.
I blame this one on you, Darcy.
Well, no, Natalia started it.
I'm sorry. I just asked if we were having one today or not.
Does anyone know of the School of the Gifted? Does anyone know where it is? Location-wise.
Yes.
Told Draven.
I know where it is.
Would you like to pay them a visit?
I'm going to be
They
taken
were here
tomorrow
a few
by
times.
Keelan.
Might as well.
I would hate it, but someone should go.
Oh, I did write them a letter because I have a few questions to one of their residents called Ryder, so I could connect to both of these things.
It is a place that we should. Yes, we should send some people there. Is anyone here that doesn't belong to the household?
Where did that tall one go? Did she leave?
She left.
Then it should just be us.
Very well. We can divide and conquer. We can both go to the tavern and then split. My group will go to the School of Gifted if anyone else wants to go there too and visit them. And Madame Isabel can lead another contingent to go somewhere else.
Mother wants to come to the tavern, I believe.
Let's all go to the tavern and then we can pick different directions.
I'm staying home.
Oh, I do have actually news, so it might not be for the worst if we do take a few minutes to catch up inside the walls.
Very well. Quick council meeting.
Alright, meeting.
Then tavern.
Maybe
so
someone else
close.
had something else to
Yep,
share.
so-
Almost.
I'm so well. It can also wait. It's not
I gotta
necessary.
poke my
Luther,
eye. Shop
I
stick.
blame you for this. We're almost out the door. You caused this.
Luther, you will lead this council meeting. I will sit down.
Yeah, Luther, it's your fault.
Good luck, Luther.
We'll be right back, girls.
Throw things at him.
I believe in you, brother. You've got this. You're very capable.
I don't doubt it. I don't have a whole lot to share. So.
Oh, you better have a lot to share if you bring us all in here.
Yes, we are all here for you now.
All right. Okay. Wonderful. Well, I suppose I'll also bring forth the less necessary points I had in stock.
Better make it good.
Oh dear. Well, there's something good, I suppose. All right. I welcome the both of the household hands, I
Skip.
suppose. And fine, sure. I'll skip it. Anyways, hello. Yes.
Get to the point.
Information. Fine. Gee. Oh, that's not what I thought. So apparently, as you all know, yesterday the encampment of the demons close to our place was assaulted by the clan called Silver Moon and some allies. A few of them I was able to speak with earlier this morning. They were part of the School of the Gifted or something. And they have managed to close 2 of the 3 portals. So 1 portal to Avernum remains, with the place completely filled with demons. Some people were wondering why there was not a Devil Commander present. Namely, people are quite obsessed with the one called Samael, I think. But I managed to hear from these students that apparently this Samael and a female devil paid a visit to the people of Silver Moon and demanded back their, I quote, traitor. This, of course, opens up a few different possibilities. Maybe even some leverage for if they do have a creature that is somewhat connected to these devils and they do not want to hand them over.
Aw,
The
James.
devil might seem fit to
Look
act
at you.
irrationally and attack the neighbors, which would then be a direct violation to the contract of Aquila and make it null and void. Second point, the students seemed fit to show me where this Evermore is because I told them that I had no idea, and so they seemed fit to just show it to me. When we arrived there, they were quite startled, for no one was around, while the gates were wide open. Right after the gate, there was a huge pile of ash. Either they had a wonderful barbecue and everyone fell asleep, or something just incinerated on their doorstep. Inside the town, there were multiple signs of a fight.
This is why I'm sick of
Apparently,
that much
they had
mitigation,
a
because I
strong
need to
wall,
promote
which I might have burned my
members
butt
every
on,
day.
right on top of their wonderful bridge. It is quite powerful, but it is sloppily drawn, and it is yet again not bound to a physical entity, so it is quite easily done to snuff it out, if there's ever a need. And last but not least, I showed these students, because apparently, a school needs subjects for a field trip, the weird building close to our perimeter, the one that looks like a big triangular
Triangle.
tube. Yeah. They have informed me that there was a similar structure close to Aramore in the sulfur fields, which has now vanished. So they said that they might want to figure out if those two buildings were somewhat connected, especially since in the first building myself, but the architecture of both buildings seemed almost similar. Oh, and also, apparently, the lord of this horrendous building was looking for Christoph earlier today, because apparently Christoph blew up some of his building. That's all I have.
Silver Moon failed to close the portals last night, and we were there to see them. Samael coming there and pretty much gloating at them. It was quite interesting to watch.
So,
Well,
what is our current direction when it comes to approaching Silver Moon, our neighbors? Are we hostile? Are we friendly? Are we indifferent?
I would say indifferent myself.
I would agree. Based on my last interaction with their alpha, who said that she wouldn't... What did she say again?
I
Trust
don't know,
me
but
as
I
far
don't
as she could
trust.
throw me, and she wouldn't throw me, or something like that. And then 2 days later... Yes.
She will pay for her transgressions, Madame Isabel. You have my word. All we need to figure out is when.
We don't need the assistance of a bunch of flea bags. And her household has shown time and time again that even should they say one thing to our face, they are clearly saying another to others of this land.
Yes, I don't think they could ever be a trusted party to deal with.
Currently, they're just a distraction for all the devils and demons out there. They only struck this quote-unquote alliance with us for the sake of having more forces. Hence why sending large amount of theirs into battle, whatever allies they form, was what happened yesterday. We only had a small team ourselves. But I don't see a reason to outright have a war with them right now, unless you wish to take out a weaker foe, which I'm not against.
Well, ultimately, their actions against the devils, even though they seemed for the time being quite passive, might draw unwanted attention towards this part of the land. The demons are still quite active around the portals, and it is not impossible that they will retaliate, and personally, I do not wish to become collateral damage.
Indeed. That is not why we are here. This is not our war. We will only participate if we have to defend ourselves, or if they try to destroy what we came here to claim for ourselves.
They started this war by opening the doors to the devils. They trusted that which they should have never trusted. It got them in trouble.
Just be aware that the act of yesterday was merely to gain goodwill. And of course the strategic advantage of knowing what is the striking force of these devils and demons. Right now they think we're all friendly. So if a backstep is ever planned, they were not expected.
Well, I'll leave that up to you, warriors. In terms of targets, we could do with finding out where that signer tiefling is and what is wrong with her. I would like to have her examined again here, and I'd like to question her further. We need not tell anyone her location should we find it. We could also do with knowing the whereabouts of the red-skinned tiefling that they wanted to take away. The one that was going to help closing the portals. We could also do with building some contacts with the Alistair's Tavern, with the School of the Gifted. I'm probably missing something, but those are some things to start with.
Sounds like a plan. Does anyone else has anything they would like to share or discuss?
Aslan here has spoken to the tiefling that you're talking about, Madame Isabel. He might have a little more for you on that. I don't know if he shared it with you or not. The only other thing I have is keeping my part of the bargain with the priest. I may or may not have dragged him off the other night to have a conversation with him. I don't know how many of you actually speak to the guy and know he's not. I mean, he's far from normal, that's for sure. He's not in control of himself. His quote-unquote master controls him. So that's the one I had a conversation with. About an hour long. No, the priest. The tiefling, like I said, Aslan can give you more on that. I did have a discussion with the priest about the way he behaves around here, the way he speaks to some of us, and the way he just kind of in general hangs around. I think he might have gotten the hint to kind of tone it down a little. But like I told him, he was wanting to know if perhaps some people would be interested in learning more about him or his culture, etc., etc. I told him I would bring it here. After that, it's on everyone else, not me.
Is there anyone interested
in
whatever the priest has to offer?
I have no interest in whatever that lowly creature might have to offer. He can't even muster up basic civil pleasantries, let alone having anything decent to say.
Couldn't have said it better
I'm
myself.
already far too busy.
Fair enough. Although I believe a lot of that is just a cultural thing. In his culture, it's the way he acts and stuff is actually quite normal. He wasn't even aware it was a problem.
Thank you, Natalia, for perhaps showing him the last piece of courtesy we were able to afford.
And also a piece of advice, if anyone does go towards where the demon camp is across from us, be very careful. There are a lot of lesser demons crawling all over that hill.
Very well.
That mimic person was also spotted there last night. He blew a horn at me and the girls as we were going to rest, and then quite pitifully said, "Oh, that wasn't me. Someone else did it," and
Someone needs to choke him with that horn.
I don't know what he was doing in the demon encampment, but I
do choke someone.
Whatever the case, I have no interest in that mimic. He's only been in trouble, and quite frankly, I could do without its existence.
We just need to be mindful in case he's made some sort of deal or something. He does It looks like he was chased back to that weird tower thing during the party, so he's very close to us.
Oh, there's another man that I met on the evening of the ball, about 2.5 hours after. He arrived a bit late, should I say. His name was, I think it was Rom or something like that, and he was from some place called Three Trees. I'm not really sure where it is, but he was not at all afraid of who we are, and he was very willing to listen, and he could be a potential target. So if anyone finds out where this 3 trees lays, please do let me know. Or by all means go and visit, and be at your best behavior.
Very well. So, to recap, if anyone finds the tiefling, the one who visited us, the one we met at the ball, we should probably direct them to Madame Isabel, or we should ask around, ask them about the recent events, unless Aislinn has something else he wishes to share. But he might
Amaya
know.
should probably be the one to deal with it as well. Amaya, you had some additional things on that, didn't you?
On which specifically?
On the tiefling. And
By
her state.
You would need to speak more to Lo about that, as I don't know anything extra than she does and Aslan does.
Very well. I'm just saying that you know as much as I do, I presume.
I see.
Very good. Then I do believe we are done for today. Let us go to the tavern. Or this bakery. I wish to see Alistair again.
I myself will bow out.
Sorry to
Come to
interrupt.
retire early.
He'll probably be startled if we come
If
with
you
such
do
a
not know.
large...
That's exactly why I want all of us to go.
No.
So mean.
That won't do anything good.
I needed to get out of the door.
Hello, Ray.
Yes, we should have double door.
How are you, sir?
Okay, let's go visit the tavern. and
Hello, Arya.
Pretty sure Alistair can handle it. If he's home, even.
Oh wow.
We are bringing customers.
Down my face.
Yes.
You know, I am going to retire. You try to be safe, because apparently every time I go to bed, that's what.
Thank you for your patience, ladies.
You're not allowed to
Are
stay
you joining
further.
us?
Why?
Yep, not allowed.
We are
You
going
have
to the
stay
tavern.
awake.
Sure.
Ow! Shut the
It
door
is very
open.
bright over there, just so you all
I
know.
had it happen to
was
me too.
dangerous.
Working for 16 hours.
Me.
Oof.
So mean.
On Sunday? That's
See, I
rough.
just oiled the new
Thank you so much for the follow, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Is this all that's coming?
It's far, isn't it?
A little. We have to go to the southern coast
Might
city.
be.
I don't think we have enough horses for all of us.
Are you coming
We do
along?
not need to take horses. It's not that far.
Have fun.
Oh, maybe
Does
just
she
one
want to get a
Isabel.
horse?
Maybe.
Are you not
I
coming?
was gonna talk to
I
him, but I
need to
don't think
rest.
I'm
She
gonna bother.
has
Catch up
old
to
and
you
frail
guys.
legs.
Aslan?
She probably needs it.
It is late.
Perhaps.
Usually you'll catch up. I'm just there's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of voices.
said
We
talk to
will
him.
catch
Healthcare, my
up.
job
Come
never
on,
goes.
Aslan.
Oh, gotcha.
There's so many voices. I don't know.
Oof.
Are you going with us?
I
Well, get some rest. I think you deserve it.
think I should.
Once you're done.
Alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't even love to. I'm not going.
And the fellowship heads out. We have noticed that
Be
a
careful
bunch of
coming in
people
front of
started
us.
lagging, maybe even crashing
not
around the
follow back.
base, so we tried to downsize to the best of our abilities. We removed a bunch of containers, a bunch of lights, animated textures, and
I'll have you know I'm a very talented rider.
lowered, the building count. So hopefully that helps.
If you ever teleport
You are,
around,
in
let us
fact,
know.
very talented
We can always go a bit further.
at many things.
But we have so many people. It's difficult. Like,
Right.
for example, I don't have
Them
a single
knocking people on
fashionista
their
stand in
arse,
my room at
and
this
you're on a
point.
horse is one of them as well.
Well, perhaps they shouldn't eat so bloody much then.
Map still is
Sad.
outdated. Yeah.
Southern
Would
Curse City.
it be possible that someone can carry me
Uh,
along?
And of course, AOC still keeps updating.
Hop on the
which
carriage
makes
first, and then
things even worse.
we can do that when we get through.
All right. And you
We
said
have
where
no
we're
clue
going?
how
Where are
that
we
is
going?
affecting things. Yeah.
Southern Cursed City.
To the tavern.
He means the Southern Cursed City.
Freaking AOC. I sincerely hope that the new update, the new battle pass, Conan 3.0 and yada 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 magic, will actually bring a bit more variety, so that you're not just stuck with AOC as this giant freaking overhaul of a game that makes everything so much more resource demanding, and that it will give us options, new mods with magic and additional content for Conan that will hopefully not be as performance freaking crashing. Yeah, some of the animations looked really nice, gotta
We'll
say.
just wait for Joe.
And unlike others, I'm not really concerned about like the impact on PvP. Like, we've been going through this so many times over the years,
I'm ready.
and we have always adjusted
I tried to
make
make you
things
up,
work.
but you are too
So I'm
heavy.
kind of excited for that. I haven't really seen the WoD yet. I
Now that's rude of
don't
me.
care enough,
You could have made up any
and
number
I don't have
of
enough
lies.
time
You have
to
talk
actually
about my weight.
like study all of this, because I
Your
also
clothes
imagine
are
it will be
too
a subject to
slippery for me
change.
to
And
pick you up.
personally,
Is that
I'm not
better?
really interested
make
in
you
like
feel
the vanilla
Stuck
base
as
game
a
stuff.
can.
I'm more interested in the potential
Did someone say they are stuff?
options
Oh,
for
no,
mod
you're
makers,
okay.
because I do believe that they
Mhm.
mentioned it will be
Definitely
introduced
not
into
you,
test
the
live
amazing
very
horse
soon,
rider.
and
You could
that
never
fills
get
me with
stuck.
hope
I'll have
that
you
modders
know,
will have enough time to
young
actually
lady,
fiddle
I
with
rode
things.
horses
And
far, far before you were even born.
if AOC
Oh, I'm
devs
sure
were
you
able
have
to
quite
make all
the
these
number of
amazing spells
stallions under your belt, Madame Isabel.
without any official support, then I do wonder like how it will translate into like modded spells and other abilities that we might benefit from. That is
We're just
probably what
teasing
I'm
Mom.
most excited
I'm
about.
sorry.
And even like
I'm
Indrids,
set you all on
what they
fire.
can do in terms of
Please
PvP
don't.
with
Yeah.
all
Brother
these
has done that a lot
new
today.
things.
It hurts a lot.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I'm constantly surrounded by
Just
mod
up the
makers
hill
who are
here, you
like
can see
doom
part
and
of
gloom,
their
everything is going to
home
hell.
building, I believe.
So
The
I'm
tavern is
kind of
across the
excited.
way a
I'm
little.
kind of in the middle. Not really,
Have you come to scout it before?
I came by here the other day.
Very nice.
preaching doom, but also
Natalia
not like
did
overly
say
excited.
they're
My
a
big
rather
idea is
aggressive
to hopefully remove
dancer. We have
AOC
to be
and see if
careful
base
with her,
Conan with
just in
Indrids can work. Oh yeah, and plenty of other servers have tried already.
She
I think
wasn't
it can
aggressive
work,
when I was here
but
the
you
other
need
day,
to
but-
have a strong theme, and you need to
Wait, is
have
it down or
other
up?
things to supplement it. And it's not just
It can be
quests or
Mother's kind of going the long
NPCs
way
to
around,
kill.
but-
There actually needs to be a good story, and I would say, admin characters and all of that jazz that people are so used to at this point. And once you have that, it doesn't really matter what mods you have. All that people care about, all that they mainly care about,
Yes,
is of
it is
course
extremely
the
bright out
RP
here.
content, that they get, the interactions, the story building and story
But
crafting.
there are quite a few trees. And lots of shadows.
Once you have a reason to log in,
The
once you
tavern
have
is just up here.
stakes and excitement, then it doesn't really matter. And of course you need customization, you need clothes, you need
It's a
nice
very
building
nice view
pieces.
out the back.
That all helps, but I honestly think that AOC is just so freaking
Oh, potential
old at this
customer.
point. I couldn't be bothered crafting anymore AOC things.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Oh,
right.
wow.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Right. Oh, hello, my lord.
His attitude changed when he saw it was me.
Do you consider this doorway sufficiently tall? Because I do
think
not.
it was
We,
Damien.
we will have it torn down and modified immediately, my lord.
Definitely Damien, not you, Amaya.
Very
I think your hair is stuck in the ivy there. Perhaps.
Yes, you off. Welcome to inspect. Hello, ladies. Oh,
Yeah, and that is definitely something I
How are you today?
appreciate about Weaver's, the lack of
it,
grind.
it is a wonderful occasion to receive such numerous
Rick needs a hug. All
clients.
healthcare workers do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yes.
Is she going to attack us?
Right, I will do something about it.
I do not appreciate the screams and the fact that she has a knife out. I thought this is a tavern,
She's just.
a place for friendly interactions.
That's all.
Well,
She's
apparently
just
she
gone
had
back.
mixed feelings about the whole incursion, my lord. One moment.
Is it one of those people that swallows knives for a living?
Ouch.
I like the idea, Madame Isabel.
Oh, one moment.
Damien, that is very impressive. How did you manage that?
I wish I knew. Trust me, I really
Are
do.
you part mimic?
We're under attack.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the dancer is.
Alistair, is this one of the features of your tavern?
So you're running here.
I can't say that I'm impressed.
Oh, family of registered nurses and paramedics. That's awesome.
Oh dear.
Do X-ray somewhere around COVID.
Oh.
Oh, well,
It's contagious.
everybody get on the furniture.
Step back,
The floor is
perhaps.
quicksand.
Don't let it
Gone
sink
out
you in.
for a walk.
What kind
and
of
she's
business
just
are you
cooling
running?
herself.
Alistair, I demand explanation.
Yes,
The floor is swallowing us.
she's very particular about the guests. I suppose she's maybe over-exhausted herself with the continuous dancing
We're not
she
worried
does all
about the
day.
dancer. It swallowed my mother and Damien. The floor
These
is.
floorboards are very unsafe, young man.
You can't even stand. on the
Oh,
floor.
that's a first, milady.
Oh, is
what
it
am I
now?
to do about
That's
this?
very convenient.
It
Well,
also got the dancer before
Somebody
you
lift me up.
Is that better, milady?
I suppose that worked.
What are you
My lord, are you all right? Can you are you able to
Am I able to what?
whatever you want to do, my lord. Yes. Oh, right. Look, what a miracle.
Truly, a miracle.
Quite the miracle.
This man can walk.
Yes. Yeah, levitate as well, occasionally. Oh, how
Come
may
on,
I
it's a
serve you? Would you like to drink anything or eat? or not?
That's quite
Yeah.
alright. We're just here for some friendly conversation.
Critical
Ah,
damage.
right.
Could
I
be
don't know what's shift.
wonderful, actually.
I've
What
heard
is
horror
your
Of
stories.
course.
special?
Can only imagine.
Well, it's mead, but we do have something maybe more to your liking.
Have a lot of stories.
Perhaps
Things being
in-
stuck up people's pants. Oh no.
So, you have your
yes,
own
my
tavern
lord.
now. How did this come to
Well,
be?
yeah. Well, with a lot of hard work, my lord. We worked on this for the entirety of 2 days. Yeah.
Yes, it
2 days
shows.
entirely. Yeah. But I did not make the roof. The roof was made by Theodore. I have to confess. But everything else was me, including the stage, my lord.
Well, what are you waiting for then? The stage is yours. Show us what you
You
got.
put on a show.
I do have a question about this
Oh.
floor tile. Take a look.
Yes,
at the floor
milady.
tile. Explain the problem. I'm very confused.
What would you like explained, milady?
Why is it
How you
facing
want
the
to.
opposite direction of everything else? Is that on purpose? Is it a
Probably not,
statement
milady.
piece? I was just curious if it was a statement of some sort.
No, probably not. It's just maybe I wasn't looking. I'm quite blind and deaf at times.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate.
Yes, yes, quite. Yes, yes.
I wanted
Oh,
to leave
well,
a glowing recommendation, a review of this place. This is not a good start, Alistair.
What's that, my lord?
I am saying that if you wish to receive a glowing recommendation, perhaps a review, to attract more customers, you're going to have to try a bit harder to impress us.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Yeah, right. Yes, quite. Let me first serve a drink to the lady over there, and then I will resume this conversation. If you will allow it, my lord.
I'm still thinking.
What's your day today?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Timmy. That's, by the way, his name is Tim, also known as Timothy, the towering tall man from the triangular tower.
Yes. Alice, why is that a hole in the floor?
Oh, we had a slight conversation. It was gobbling people up.
That's not good, is it?
Right. I don't know what manner of curse was bestowed upon that particular piece of flooring, but perhaps we will have to amend it. Right, there, done. I will bring the drinks first. Oh, sorry, my lord Damien. Would you like me to serve the drinks first before we do whatever you want me to do, sir?
You may proceed.
Thank you, my lord. With your permission. Right, my ladies, what will it be?
I'm not a
Surprise
fan
me.
of. So anything other than that.
Yeah, surprises.
Oh, surprise, yes, of course. Surprises,
Make it
yeah.
good.
He's
will
amazing.
strive
We
to
love
make
him.
it the best,
Soda is great.
lady.
I knew him I know him
There's
from
not
ages.
a chair here. I would
Sorry,
like
I
to sit
knew
on
him
this
from
table
ages.
with my daughters.
Oh,
I'm
right,
so happy.
yes. I will
He's on the
do
server.
it, yes. Post haste.
What about our drinks? I'm just kidding. You're the chair. You're
Have
fine.
my seat.
And most importantly, he knows me, and he knows that I'm not being a dick just because I can.
Oh, he has a wonderful, wonderful trumpet thing.
I see.
Tell him I hate that sound. And if he doesn't stop, I will take that instrument and shove it up his mouth. So far down, you have to look for it through his ass.
He's right behind you on the terrace. You can tell him that.
I want
Are
Alistair
you going to
tell
shove
him.
it
I will-
up or Damien?
Oh, what hell? Timothy, the people inside are quite allergic to the music you are sort of spreading around. Perhaps you could play something else.
I don't have any other instrument with me. Piano
All right,
is
well,
not
silence will do. See, that's good as well. Yeah.
Oh dear.
My favorite kind of music. Silence.
Yeah, mine too, my lord. Best kind of music, really. Now, this particular drink here, if you would allow me to talk out of turn, my ladies, is wine, but it also has something special that you might enjoy. Yes.
What kind of special are we talking?
Well, I've been told that you are very you like sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Blood? Yes, is that it?
What? Who do you think we are?
Actually, I enjoy gin or whiskey. I don't need any blood in my.
It's a kind thought, but we prefer our liquor straight.
Well, that's perfect.
That is a lot of fun.
What a dreadful
I played as a
miscalculation
Garan
on my part.
for a few
I will
months.
I will amend it as
Basically
well.
a bard, and it was a lot
Oh.
of fun.
Though. It's just
Yes,
best to
yes,
keep them
we had it
separate.
specially made for you fine folk. Yes.
What do you
You
mean,
have any
you fuck?
tea?
Well, maybe we can try it at some point, but
I will
usually
find
we
it.
like our liquor by itself.
I handled it so much better, she did.
that we
here we
are
go. Yeah.
done with these rumors and people spreading lies, jumping to conclusions about us. We came here for a nice drink, alcohol, perhaps something sweet and tasty, and you try to feed us blood.
Well, I've just been after a large amount of investigation. I was told that your fine folk enjoy blood, so I thought to myself, well, if they're going to come here, you might as well give them what they want, right? I had no idea that you also enjoyed other types of drinks apart from Madame here, who does enjoy water.
Tell me, Lorelei, would you like some blood from this fine gentleman?
Drinks, miladies.
No, I'm okay, thanks.
I thought us folks
So besides me,
only
what
drink
is
blood.
your most popular?
No?
Sorry, what was that, milady?
I said apart from the mead, what is your most popular?
Oh, a thing called the honey whiskey. That's quite popular.
More robust threats.
My lord, can I get you anything? Anything to drink? No blood? Anything else?
Actually, I would like some blood, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Alistair.
Of course. Well, it's a good thing I have it prepared for you, isn't it, my lord?
Truly, indeed. How much do you have?
I think he needs a chair to sit down at our table as well.
We, all you want, my lord. You just come up with a number, and I will make sure it gets done.
Why don't you
Good.
come sit with us?
I demand 10 fairies. I demand 10 elves. I demand 10 fair maidens. They have to be virgins, of course. And then I demand
Right.
10 pixies.
What?
What? I feel a bit frisky today. I want to mix things up.
No pixies. No
Alright.
pixies.
Cancel the pixies or
Are you?
replace them with something
Are
else. Orcs.
Are you picky about the particular gender of these stated preferences?
Yes. Half and half. That's how I like it.
Half and half, right? Yeah. I'll have to make oh, I can't write, can I? Yeah. Here you go, sir. It's wine mixed up with a bit of blood for your tasting. Or if you'd like, there's that there as well, so.
Thank you.
Milady, can I get you anything else?
Me,
Who are you
no.
talking?
Oh right, yeah, it's quite confusing. Madame, can I get you anything else?
I wanted to do sound effects.
Well, just tea.
Ah, tea. Yes, that will require some brewing, if you don't mind the wait, milady.
I don't mind waiting.
Right, yes, it won't be a moment, yeah. So, there is there's talks about demons, yeah. The weather's very nice as well, isn't it?
What
It
demons?
is a very view from out the back, like you said. Did
Alright.
not disappoint.
Good luck with the water crate.
Oh,
Thank you
well,
for
it's
stopping
very
by.
nice, but it's better at sunrise.
Stay safe out there.
Unfortunately, the sun sets on the other side of the tavern.
Thank you, Rick. I'll try.
I see.
Yeah, hopefully this shit goes quick. Don't get COVID. I heard it's bad for you. That's not a medical advice, of course. I'm not a doctor.
Oh, right.
Would you like to sit down, Damien?
I will bring you a chair immediately, my lord. All right. There you go. Be careful, it's a bit hot, my lady.
I'll just hover over
Thank
you.
you, dear.
Are you sure, sir? You don't want anywhere to sit?
No.
It might alleviate the stress of the ladies a bit.
I don't want to alleviate their stress.
Oh no, I
as you
quite
wish.
enjoy when Damien hovers very quietly and skuggily behind us.
Right, yeah, I suppose that's an acquired taste. Yeah.
You should try it sometimes.
Of course, my lord, I will try it and retry it and continue to try it until my trying days are over.
Good. I knew you had potential.
Yes, good of you to see that within me, my lord. Oh, yeah. It should be, I should tell you that, I wouldn't make a very good drink because, I had to go to, the medic for my kidneys.
That's
I
quite full of yourself to assume that we'd want to drink you.
Oh no, I would never assume that. It's just just conversation. Like when you tell someone that the weather is nice and so on.
Casual
What about you? Do you have any afflictions? Of course not. No, you wouldn't have any. Of course, no. Why would I assume such a thing?
My.
Actually, I believe I have a few.
Oh right. Well, yes, that's your business, and I would never pry into matters that I could not possibly comprehend.
Do you have another poem to read out? The one you read at the ball was quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, I could.
You do not have to. I just thought you might enjoy it.
Hello, you two.
Poems. Yeah. I suppose I could recite a poem.
It doesn't have to rhyme, as long as it's from the heart.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me think about it for a little while.
You have 5 seconds.
I seem to have right. I'll get right on.
While you're thinking about it, can you tell the half-naked lady wandering around your yard that she needs to calm the fuck down?
I do not know of this lady you speak of, milady. She's half naked. Well, I've seen worse around these parts, to be honest.
So have I.
Yes.
It's no longer a surprise, is it?
It's what happens when you don't chain them up.
Oh, right, yeah. Chain? Who, milady?
Oh, nobody. Just, people in general.
I'm so curious if he's going to show up here.
Well, off the top of my head, I only have a poem that I previously recited, I think, to one or two people here.
I really don't.
I have very bad memory.
I mean, I can go down there and see if he's still there now.
I don't.
All right.
I don't appreciate being fed recycled poem. I think you can do better than that.
Ah, yes. Right. 1 minute. 1 moment. Let me think about it. Yes, there is no. That said that one.
No pressure.
There's that one. Oh, right. Well, all right. Maybe I have one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a long one. Well, I would like to do it from a place of more comfort, if possible.
No, why not up on the stage? I mean, I'm assuming that's why the stage is there.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Right, I dedicate this poem to anyone in peril, and I think this particular reminded me of a particular incident. Yeah. I present to you, for your enjoyment and edification, the spider and the fly.
Oh boy.
Will you walk into my parlour? Said the spider to the fly. 'Tis the prettiest little parlour that ever you did spy. The way into my parlour is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to shew you when you are there. Oh, no, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for whoever goes up your winding stair ne'er come down again. I'm sure you must be weary, my dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed? Said the spider to the fly. There's a pretty curtain drawn around, and sheets of fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in. Oh, no, 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 said the little fly, for I've oft heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed. Well, and now, my dear visitors, who may this story hear, to idle, silly, flattering words I pray you never give heed. Unto evil counsel close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. I missed parts of it, which I think were a bit inappropriate, but...
Thank you for sparing our ears of any inappropriate messages.
Yeah, the fly gets eaten by the spider, and I didn't wanna.
Yes, we do not appreciate violence.
Right, yeah. Perhaps the next time you will come and I have a bit more prep, I will prepare more things delightful for you so that you can spare me. I mean, so that you can enjoy yourselves here.
I'm sure we'll be back. In even greater numbers.
Oh, right, yeah, the more the merrier, that's what they say, yeah.
How much do we owe you for the drinks?
Oh, it's on the house. Everything's on the house. Don't you worry about that.
Nonsense. That's not how you run a tavern.
Yeah.
Ah,
what do you
yeah.
collect this normally?
You have us for
Different-
beggars.
No, of course not. No, it's more like royalty, you know. Who am I to charge someone so grand, magnificent? No.
Well, then how's the money supposed to trickle down the economy if you don't charge?
I have no idea of what you're talking about, milady. I'm so sorry. What? I know.
Well, if the
Money.
wealthy keep money, then
Yes.
Well-
Well, it's their right, I suppose, and that's why they're the wealthy. No, is that not how it works anymore?
Perhaps we can help you in other ways.
How would that be, my lord?
You tell us. What is troubling you?
Notice the price you charged your other bartender.
No. Really?
That will cover at least... Oh, that doesn't cover enough. I believe 4 of us had a drink, so I actually still owe you just a bit.
Oh well, I would please consider this a gift for your what was it you said, my lord? For a good preview.
Review.
No, you do not take
Review.
bribes.
Oh, never. No, of course not. No. I just thought that no, I was going to say that thing about scratching backs, but no, obviously that's not what we want here.
We insist paying what we owe you, as anyone else would.
Well,
Thank you, Amaya.
I'll confess, milady, I don't know how much I charge for anything. I know I charge for cakes, that's 5 silver, but all of this other stuff, it just got overwhelming. It's just too much. I can't remember the numbers, and I can't keep notes of it because I can't write yet.
Sounds to me like you need a good manager, perhaps an accountant too.
Whatever you say, my lord, we'll have those things immediately.
New follower
Thank you so much for the follow.
Actually,
Yeah. Although, if you would be able to, you said if I had any issues.
Yes, is someone troubling you? Do you need us to make someone disappear?
Well, how good are you taking down demons? Because I've been chased twice by a winged creature.
Is that so?
Rare.
When and where?
If it had
I
wings,
was
it's probably-
I was just leaving Erador on the first time, and the great beast just swooped in from the skies and just landed next to me and demanded to speak to. Of course, I had no trouble running away. Yes, he saw my back running away from him into the horizon. Yeah, he did. And then the other time was when I was running away from him. I was going towards the carriage, and he was there, as if to stop me getting on the carriage. He also asked me to come close to him, but then I ran away. But I survived, I suppose, so it's not that bad. It's very important I survived.
Seems like you did the right thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
What color was this winged being?
Well, my lady, I think he had black wings and he had small horns, not like big ones, not like the one on, the gazelles, or no, not that. What did Theo call them? Stags. Not stag horns, more like goat horns.
Sounds like you've had the pleasure of meeting one of the devils.
Yeah, that's a word for it, milady. Pleasure.
That is a little bit beyond our current expertise. Perhaps something we can work on.
Well,
if they ever trouble you, you will find asylum in our manor. If you have nowhere else to go.
I've been there once. Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you, my lord. There is one last thing. If I could trouble you. I have dreadful nightmares. They're getting worse as I prolong my stay here. And sometimes it becomes unbearable.
Do you
I don't know
want
what to do
us
about it.
to ease your suffering?
I think if I'm thinking what you're thinking, I don't know if that will do any good.
What are these nightmares about?
I can't explain it. They're so vivid. They're so real. Like a waking dream. Sometimes it's very difficult to differentiate what's real and what's not. This tavern was a great distraction, but now that I've built it,
Can you write?
I can't know.
I see.
I can't read either. I wasn't allowed
You know what I think, Alistair? I think you need to relax. You need to find some time just for yourself. You're taking your job too seriously. You're stressed. You need to let
that's
go.
probably it. Oh.
You need to learn how to have fun again. Yes, let your head down.
Yeah.
I think, Alistair, that it's not you who is the problem. It's everyone else. Thinking they can boss you around. Thinking that you belong to them. Thinking that they deserve your respect. But you, Alistair, you have potential to achieve so much more. Tell me about your goals and dreams in life.
I need to stay alive. That's about it. I have to stay alive. And I'm not allowed to kill things either.
I'm not quite sure, but I definitely saw him on other servers.
Well, I mean, I could kill things, but killing things just make things worse for me, my lord. It's very difficult to explain.
Why is that?
Well, I don't really know either. It's
Does it make you sad?
Can I suppose
you may speak
if
freely.
This is it. It's it. One moment, please. Timothy. Never mind, just leave him there. I will close the doors.
Yes, I'm sure no one will hear us through these open windows.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, anyway, not
We
to
have
make things
guards
too
everywhere.
dramatic.
Do not worry.
I was born, so I understand, for the sole purpose to bring something into my world. Something very, very nasty.
What is it?
Well, they call them the Elder Ones. They are beings that are very old, I suppose, yeah. But they can go anywhere they want, at whatever time they want, but they need anchors. And yeah, they sort of pop in to a world and teach the people how to do things, then leave. And then when the people have multiplied, they come back and they eat them or something. I'm not really clear about what they do.
So, this Elder One is bound to you, anchored to you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, but the what do you call it? What do you call the magical thing when magic people do magic things?
What was that, Lorelai?
Is he talking about a ritual?
That's right. Well done, milady. Well done. Yeah.
Come
the
join
ritual
us. This might be
was
something you can provide us with
was
valuable
not
input on.
Was not complete because, and this is a memory that I've just been able to remember quite recently. Whoever was working against these people, the ritualists, yeah, some people were working against them, and they got me out of it before it was complete, and that's how I landed here. So that thing is inside me, but I don't let it out. It can't come out by itself. Never.
Whoa.
But if I do die here or wherever, the ritual will be complete back where it was started, and then that my world will be driven mad, and then people will die. So really, it doesn't affect you. So, but anyways, that's the truth.
So, the only way to let out the monster would be to kill you.
Yeah, that's right. But that's
But
what it wants as well.
What do you mean it doesn't affect us? What do you think we would do without anyone else being around?
Well, you see, I'm not sure how it works, but they can travel very long distances, and sometimes they're already here. You just don't know it. They're just like sleeping, like, you know? But it would take them a great deal of time to get here looking for me. I suppose if you could imagine it like this, imagine that I'm like tethered to my world still through it. If I die here, the tether is broken and the ritual back in my world will be complete. Because that's what it takes.
You mustn't ever tell anyone about this. Should any of the other groups find out, they would probably lock you up.
Well, who would believe me? I mean, it's kind of nonsensical story, isn't it?
Oh, you'd be surprised the things that people believe.
I agree.
Well,
discretion is advised.
All I can warn you about, Miss, is that if for some reason they do capture me and they do try and yank that thing out, you mustn't listen to it. You mustn't trust it at all. It always lies. And it will offer you big things, but don't listen to it, because all it wants is to, you know, feed, I suppose.
We appreciate the warning.
Indeed.
Yeah. It's
Should
quite
come
taxing.
round and see Luther. He's very talented. I think you'd like him very much. He's a bit eccentric.
Indeed.
What do you think this Luther man will do?
Oh, I have no idea. Nobody ever knows the things that Luther can do. It's exactly why I'd like for you to meet him.
He's our brother.
I see.
Trusted.
He might
He's
help
my
you.
eldest son.
He might help you come to terms with your condition, and perhaps evaluate your state a bit more, to see if there are any options for you.
There might be, I don't know. It's very embarrassing to be afflicted so and not know what to do about it, because I wasn't told lots. I was just bred for this. So was my sister, unfortunately, but she didn't take.
Well, then it's settled. You must come and see Luther. At your nearest convenience.
I will. Also, I do trust you, Madame. Could I give you something?
Well, of course.
I got this in the bird. Could you read it to me?
Oh, that's
I don't
amazing.
know what it is.
If Ink
Dear
gave the letter to me,
Alistair,
I would
I
totally
had
fix
never
something.
thought I would see you here, so I was pleasantly surprised when you turned up the other night at the ball. I would like to offer my thanks on behalf of the family for attending our party. It does mean a great deal to us people not being afraid to come see us. It can be difficult with all the rumors going around. Now that you know there is nothing to be concerned about regarding your safety, I see no reason for you to be a stranger anymore and expect another visit soon. Sincerely, Madame Isabelle.
Oh my, what a coincidence.
Truly.
Isn't it?
I wonder who sent it.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, well, I suppose the letter was successfully received, and I receive you with great honor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The honor is all ours.
Thank you, my lord. That's very nice. And of course, if there is anything I can do for you, I can run errands and I can carry things. I don't do anything at night, though. That's one caveat that you might want to think about.
Why not?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Well, yeah, I can't see in the dark, and all sorts of nasty things happen in the dark.
You also mentioned you get lost quite easily. Must be harder in the dark.
Yeah, not good for directions. I am. No matter how hard I try, I can never really
Snack time.
learn something properly.
I considered it, but he's
Like,
way too.
I could go somewhere and totally forget
way too wholesome.
how I got there sometimes.
You
I
should
don't
care.
know if it's because of the thing I have inside me.
And we only
I
feed
don't
on people
know.
with
Who
explicit
knows?
consent.
Well, if you mark it very precisely on your map, you should be able to just follow the paper back. Before you
Otherwise,
forget.
you know, if we actually want to extract blood from someone
Well,
forcibly,
yeah.
we only do it
I
through
thought about
vials.
that actually.
Do not risk
But
any
then I'm standing where
infection
I'm
or
supposed to be
turn them.
standing on the map, and then I can't remember
To avoid
the,
any
the
kind of power gaming.
surroundings back. So it's like discovering a new place all over again. Yeah. At least every day is an adventure.
I love those.
Yeah. Got to see the silver lining. But I've bored you enough with my tales of woe. Perhaps I am.
Very nice.
I burdened your minds with them. Oh, needlessly burdened your
Gotta find a
minds
spot in
today.
the little house? Heck yeah. I hope that you will enjoy
Oh
viewers.
no, we love listening to stories like this.
Been having a
We
lot of
find it
fun so
very
far.
interesting.
I only wish mine was a story, milady.
Well, it is part of your story, is it not?
I think so. But I also think that stories tend to have happy endings. And
Well,
I don't see mine having one.
you aren't dead yet. Your story hasn't ended, you never know.
I should been on here before. I took a small
Yeah.
break from RP. Gotcha.
Of course.
Breaks are important, especially in RP.
Always there. Have
Things
to
can
look
become a
forward
bit
to that.
stale, you know, after playing with the same
Mhm.
people all day, freaking every time.
Well, there you go. That was the honest truth. I've left nothing out. That was it, word for word.
Thank you for the tea.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're
Indeed.
most welcome.
Do come round. I'll be very disappointed if you don't.
You
I
owe us a
will.
visit.
I will.
We'll be waiting.
Yes, sir.
Don't take too long.
Of course, my lord. I will come round. Yes.
Indeed.
Athena, your sister looks quite distracted.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, can't blame her, can I? Tim, I have to insist. If you're going to linger here, at least you should get
Got her.
Oh,
She's fine.
Oh my.
Nicely done, Athena.
What's wrong?
Thank you for the visit.
What'd you
Thank
say
you for
on
having
mine?
us.
I think he's fallen asleep, bless him.
Until we see each other again.
Thank you, my lord. Do be safe.
And fix this doorway.
Tomorrow, I mean, right now.
Perhaps you should shrink a little.
Perhaps you should mind your own business.
Here, putting a bunch of books on someone's head makes them shrink.
Oh. Perhaps we could use it as an experiment.
Speaking of experiments.
Oh?
Been wondering whether I can
No.
gather some fresh grass.
I'm sure you could gather grass quite nicely, just not by my feet.
I'll reserve that option for later. Depending on how you behave.
I am always very well behaved.
They are flirting again, Madam Isabel. I'm going to head along.
We're not
Why not?
flirting.
Try to keep up.
I have my sister on my back.
Hello. Can I help you?
I seem to have you.
Thank you.
No time for explanations. He challenged. Oh, there he is.
Sorry. Mental
Try to keep up.
That's all. Did everyone else already go ahead?
Yeah. He was trying to race me with you on my back.
Oh.
Now I'm free.
Sounds like another cheat to me.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't want to be caught cheating again, right? Oh.
I think she was just guessing.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Looks like I won.
No, I'm right in front of you. There's no way.
You might want to sit on your horse and get back off.
Nice try. Better luck next time.
I won that time. How dare you?
Oh, is Damien cheating again?
The manner.
Snow path.
Thank
You play to win. You don't play to lose.
you. Haven't RP'd in about a year or so.
Excuse you.
It was getting awfully cramped.
I see.
Cheetah.
Sorry. I haven't RP'd in about a year or so on Conan, so getting back into it, just waiting on my whitelist. I may sit and the server looks awesome compared to the last one I played on. Very nice. I'm so glad to hear that, Nate. Definitely, I am glad that you already have your application in. Good luck with the whitelist.
I
They
was about
usually
to say.
go to the applications
Hello
like
there.
twice a week.
Ah, it's you. Greetings.
Yeah, the server is awesome.
Yes. You said it like I had some sort of bad reputation.
No, not at all. I actually have a job for you. Madame
Oh?
Isabel, this is the gentleman I told you about. We first met him during the ball. He offered services for a coin.
Excellent.
We seem to have a problem. There is a group of vandals who destroyed some of our property.
Ah, yes, that would be a good idea. Perhaps provide him with the information, or should I?
Please, be my guest.
I forgot what I was supposed to share.
I was alone at home. Well, with Amaya as well, who stood outside as I see 4 warriors approached in full armor. I believe 2 were female and 2 were men, quite large. One was wearing a Yamatai mask. They were wearing colors of red, black, and white or silver.
Yeah, I'm the same.
As soon
I also
as
have
they
very little
saw
time for
me,
RP, but I try
they
whenever
were
I'm
running
free.
quite quickly
And it's
towards
still worth
our
it,
house.
even if you
As
just have
soon
like
as they
an
spotted me,
hour or 2 a day.
they very swiftly turned around. A few minutes later, we found, we think that perhaps one of them have been back. We found some vandalism done to our building. There is a scratched-in V with a threatening message saying that should we ever do anything again like any of those other creatures, he will be back. So we need to find out who this V man is and those vandals.
Lovely people. And you would like me to track down and work out who it is, or?
Indeed. I also have information that one of those people in that lovely company had a very particular voice. Otherworldly sounding.
One of them also had a unique mask.
Yes, the Yamatai one.
Do you know if that was the same person?
No, that was not the same person. I believe that was... I'm not sure.
Alright. As for price, what amount of money are you offering for this deed?
What is your goal?
Or we can trade in kind if that's more appropriate.
Whatever you wish. You let us know what you require. We will let you know if it's fair.
Or just tell us your going rate if you'd prefer coin. Either way.
Indeed.
My armor could use some, replacing, honestly.
Consider it done.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Not too heavy, not too light, somewhere in the middle.
Not light.
I'm not
You have a very
100% sure
skilled...
what best option.
Alright, we have a very skilled armor smith. I'm sure she can do something for you.
Perfect. I shall see if there's anything that fits my bill. For now, I shall get on with the job. Is there any other information you can give?
Besides the Yamatai mask, the voice, and the message, I don't think so.
You said the
Well...
colors. Red, black, silver? Is that right?
Yes, silver or white. Well, I don't want to do your job for you, but if it helps at all, I believe that we are not alone and we should continue this conversation somewhere else.
Sorry.
But no.
You are fine.
Yeah, that's us. Oh, I feel a little bad now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we are the ones talking at the carriage. That was on us.
Yes, it is our fault. If you would like to stop by our house later, I can organize some armor for you.
Ah, that would be lovely.
Think of it as a down payment for your services.
I would consider
Sorry,
perhaps just a bit of advice that perhaps either the Witches Group or Dormant Flame, just a hunch,
Well,
Understood.
There is one other place that we've seen someone wearing a Yamatai mask very recently. House Dungeons in the south. I don't know if it's related at all, but it's the only other time I've seen the mask.
Good point, Amaya.
Alright. It would help this job if it was understood that me being employed is not common knowledge.
We don't know you.
Of course not.
We never saw you, and we don't care about you.
Indeed.
Wow, I hurt her. Well.
You don't care about your feelings either, just so you know.
Oh, right in the feelings. It's like daggers. Alright,
Well, I'm tired.
Indeed.
Heading
Let's
back
go.
home. My voice is shut, destroyed, and I had enough of Damien for today. I hate this voice officially. It's hurting my throat. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with Alistair, played by Soda. Now we met Giddy's character. How do you do it to yourself? I know. I just want to play a character that has normal voice, you know, like Giovanni. I want to go high pitch. Can't stand these grumpy characters. But it just makes sense, you know, for Damien to sound like this to me, in my head. Oh boy. More sparring? Can I let you borrow my voice? I wish, M9. I wish.
What would make you think that?
Are you misfiring again, or did you do it on purpose this time?
No, I'm trying to
Oh
kill
god,
this
that's...
monster.
That's so bright. Lorelai, Aquila, this is your job.
Oh, that's very bright.
It is.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, my eyes.
Whoopsie.
What's your whining?
Oh, never.
Well then. At least she didn't explode our workshop again.
Not yet. There's still many hours in the day.
I'm gonna play some Crown with WoF. Very nice. Maybe stream. Very, very nice. I'll see you around too.
Hi.
Have a good one, sir.
I will be taking a rest if anyone.
How are you doing?
You just need to
Oh, it's the
bang
tiefling.
very
I
hard.
am
Right?
alive.
Glad to hear it. Why the question mark at the end of that?
Apparently I died yesterday. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but it's a thing.
What?
It's a long story.
Are you here to invite us for your funeral?
Yeah, actually. You want to come?
I'll bring flowers.
You can throw me on the pyre.
They'll be very nice flowers.
Oh, thank you. I came to tell you all that Stone is on his way here to see how you're all doing.
Right now?
He's at Silver Moon right now, and he said he's coming here next.
Oh, that's nice of him. I hope he brings a cow.
Why would he bring a cow? Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought something had happened to one of ours.
Old debt, I believe.
So, how
So-
did this rumor come to be of your passing?
Well, I was attacked by Jameson and was found at the gate of Silver Moon. And when they brought me inside, I apparently was dead, and then was not.
Strange.
I don't remember any of it, being as I was unconscious for most of it.
Well, it is good that you
We're
survived.
apparently dead.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's my situation.
Was this before or after the the burning inside? Blood. You said your blood felt like it was burning? Was that after
It
you woke up?
was. No, I was conscious. I was kind of in and out of it for a little while. I woke up and my blood felt like it was burning, and then I apparently died. And when I woke up, I just sort of felt off. Just like a flu almost.
Oh. Do you still feel sick?
A little bit, yeah, but it's passing.
That's so weird.
Any other symptoms?
Dizziness? But only in certain, I guess, times.
What times?
I mean, I was walking up to Silvermoon and started feeling a little nauseous, but that's probably just because I'd been walking for a while.
Right.
Where else have you felt nauseous?
When I was walking, maybe it's Silvermoon. Maybe I just dislike the people there so much they make me nauseous.
Well, they have several wards and protections in place. I wonder if the feeding didn't do something that might have reacted with one of those.
Maybe.
That is very true.
If you don't feel nauseous here, but you feel nauseous there, while I admit the company is a bit... can be a bit rough. I don't know if that would make you nauseous upon entry. I think you should just note of whenever you feel nauseous, mark down in a book where you... so you can...
I'm sorry?
Sorry. I was saying whenever you feel nauseous, you should write it down in a book or a piece of paper so you have a note to refer to of where you were. Or what type of magic was being cast when you felt nauseous.
And don't tell anyone, as they will put you down. Or carry
Yes,
you
I've
away.
already had my head threatened to be cut off by Silvermoon when I woke up.
Well...
What is wrong with them? That is not how you
They
treat
said, well, we
friends.
thought you were dead, so we were going to cut your head off. And I was like, why would you cut off my head if I were already dead?
My goodness.
I apologize for our neighbors. They are so barbaric at times. But fear not. We do not cut off people's heads. For whatever reason. You're safe here.
Thank you. I also feel as though I should let you all know that I've left the house Dendris.
Do you have somewhere safe to stay?
Aslan gave me a tent. So I've got a tent pitched up in the Highlands.
He does like his tents, yes.
Mm-hmm.
He also gave me some decorations. Let me look through my bag here.
Yeah, he has.
He gave me some chairs, a bunch of rope, a fountain,
Oh god.
and a candelabrum.
Oh, he did. He kept
Yes.
it all to himself, didn't he?
We often wonder how he can carry all this in his satchel.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that's I think that's all I had. But yes, Stone should be here soon. I don't think that he was going to stay over there very long, as there was nobody really awake.
Very well.
Well, if anything happens to your tent or otherwise, feel free to come here, and you'll be allowed safe entry.
Thank you. You've all been nothing but kind to me, so I would say, oddly enough, I feel the safest in these parts, so. Even when you're neighbors with, you know, demons.
Yeah.
Devils.
Well, that's a new thing. We were here
Mm.
first.
Mm-hmm.
And we intend on staying.
Get it figured out.
Yes, we intend to be here last as well.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my day now that I don't have, a house to serve. Speaking of which, if they come looking for me, I was never here.
Oh, yes.
Who are you?
We don't know you or anything about you or where you were. Excellent.
Tiefling? I've never met a tiefling in my life.
How come all our visitors never want to associate with us?
They know that I've been here before. It's just I'm afraid that they're going to be looking for me.
I wish someone who visited us was proud of their time they spent here. Was so happy that they would like to spread this message around to all their friends.
Alrighty, you can tell them that I've been here. You just can't tell them I'm staying here, which is also a lie. So.
Well,
she just doesn't want to be found. That is all.
We will make sure they don't find you based on our actions.
Thank you. Stay safe. I'm gonna go back to Silvermoon, I guess, and see what's taking Stone so long.
All right.
Maybe he had his soul taken. That would be ironic.
Maybe he had his head cut off. Be careful.
Maybe he was dead.
Maybe he's dead and now alive. Again, he just told me that happened to him before.
Perhaps.
Absurd.
Why you do?
Intriguing.
I just felt like it. That's all.
I wonder how long she was dead for.
Indeed. Oops. Indeed. And why did you come back?
No.
You know I'll do it.
You're going with me.
Alright, well, I guess we should expect Stone soon.
Is it okay if I go over to Silverman to see Ollie, see how he's doing?
I have no issue with that, as long as you're very careful.
Okay. Be extra sneaky.
Don't get your head cut off now.
Yeah, watch the neck.
You have to catch me first to do that. Nobody can catch me. It's fine.
Very good.
If anything happens, run back here.
Okay.
Let's go check on our workshop. Still a mess. Laszlo.
Already gone to rest.
She's right here. Amaya.
Thank you.
In the workshop. Laszlo.
Looks like he's already gone to rest.
Indeed. I wanted to ask him about the progress of our restructuring and optimization.
We're waiting on Luther. He's the one with the ability to resize these vaults like this with assistance. So we're waiting on the other one to be reconfigured, possibly.
Oh, it's just that I cannot really sleep in my room if there is that bright purple flame. I guess it's couch for me again.
Put a rug over it or something. Will that not help?
Oh, thank you for that unique solution to my problem. Please, why don't you help me with it? Find a rug that will suitably cover a flame. Come on, I'm waiting.
Guessing it won't. Can I see
Please.
this flame first?
Yes, in fact, I insist.
Then I can assess the situation.
Yes, do please assess. Take your time.
Mother, do you have a moment?
I'm afraid you.
Inside.
I'm just writing something, dear. But that's going to take a while, so yes, we can talk.
Okay, I just, oh god. Akila had mentioned something, so I wanted to have a small discussion.
I take it back.
I thought so.
Don't think anything will cover this, unfortunately. Perhaps a table or something, or a box. Can I put it in a box?
You want to put the fire into a box?
Perhaps, I'm not sure.
Connection of sorts. You might be able to help think of something
It's not that bright.
Sure.
I think she's very useful, but
I prefer to
I
rest
could
in
just
the
block
dark.
it off from your view.
Alright, I can think of a couple.
What was that?
I prefer to rest in the dark.
Hello.
I see.
I will let you know, Akita, alright?
I could block it off from your sight, from your bed, I suppose.
So dramatic. I know. There. We'll just be chilling here. This is how Damien sleeps today. It's just a flame. Listen, it's much more than that. It is an interruption, a disruption. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go send you somewhere nice. Let's see. You know what? I think it's time to send you to my good friend M9. I usually prefer to raid people who stream on the same server and stream con RP. But I also owe it to Mr. M9. He's amazing. I do believe that he's playing the game Grounded with his friend. So let's go see what he's up to. And of course, if that's not your cup of coffee, you can go check out the streamer list on Weavers, or of course the comment section. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye bye.